me, they automatically think chaos, they automatically think trouble and shit. But I should be like that. But because, like he said before, experience does play a part in this a lot. I was raised
Yeah.
totally different from how I was supposed to be turned out. You feel me? The way that I am, because every Sag I know, man, they out here. We wild, we reckless, we all kind. I wasn't
Especially
raised
with the
that way.
Gemini in there. That's wild. But I guess
Yeah,
you were
and
supposed to be
this is why I
in your
say I'm
football.
whole because air. You got to look at this elementally. Air feeds fire, so I should be out there like that. You feel me? But
Especially with
I'm not, and the reason why I'm not is because I'm actually grounded with all the earth and the water that I have. You feel me? So when it comes to this, the Western side is good for basic instruction, but when you add in the Vedic and then you add in the Chaldean, you start to understand, or the Caladian, you start to understand yourself as a whole. Now, in my Vedic, I would be a Taurus moon. I would be a Scorpio, and Scorpio is my Vedic. I would be a Scorpio sun. I'd be a Taurus moon, and then my Venus would go from Aquarius to the sign before that, which would be Capricorn. You see
yeah.
what I'm saying?
But see
So
that
it's
that's
like
what I didn't want to
once you
bring that
understand
to
both
ethereal because
sides.
ethereal wasn't that was gonna take him out of the energy of being able to just
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
and it's cool because my best friend is a Virgo. He don't believe in this shit,
Real quick before we go,
but yet he comes to me
how
all the
you feel
time
about
when he
it?
dealing with
I can
these
do your
females,
hockey.
Yeah,
and
I'm
he
not
like,
gonna lie.
"Yo,
Look. I'm not gonna lie. Like that was good insight, Q. But yeah, I don't care. I still
yeah."
do
Most
care.
Virgo males, the Virgo males that I know, man, they got to be logical with this shit. You come with them with this astrology shit, they gonna look at you
So
like, nah,
I
nigga.
knew you gonna be like
But
that.
when it comes to the females, they know the females be on this shit, so they want to learn this shit. My boy be
That's a
coming at
fact,
me all the
sir.
time with this shit. He be like, "Yo, what's this? What's
It,
this? And what's that?" I was like,
inside, he
"Hey,
know
this
you
is what
say
this
that shit
means."
inside. He not gonna
Like,
say.
yeah, you're a Capricorn on
He
the
probably
cusp
gonna
of
pull up his
love.
apology right now. What's
I'm
up?
a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. What is it? Stellium? Because I got Capricorn in 3 placements. And most of us that got the Pluto generation, which is why I was saying ethereal is really young, but he's passionate, and that goes to the Mercury placement being in Leo because it communicates as a Leo. So Leos are passionate. Then you got the Cancer in there that makes you very passionate because you're nurturing. You feel me? So
Mm.
Cancer deals with the nurturing side. I don't really teach my astrology shit because when I started teaching it, it was too real for a lot of people that
Yeah,
they
I
ran from
did
it.
my hairdressers the other
But
day.
I'm coming from three
I
different
can't put
angles
down.
with it.
She
I'm
got
not just
she
coming
got
from the
sweaty.
basic Western side because the Western side, if you follow the Western tropical and that's all you follow, you're gonna be misled every time because the Western side is not how you connect it. For one, they deal with it from the day you're born. I don't deal with it from the day you're born. I deal with it from the day you're conceived, like the day that your dad fucking ejaculated into to the mom. That's where I come from. I
Yeah,
come from the
that's
10th.
your that's your 10 point reference.
Yeah, so like the time point reference that they give you when you're born is totally different
Yeah,
from the
that's not
time
the
that
real
you're
10 point
conceived. It's
reference
not the real time.
because you actually come out the womb 1 years old.
Right. And so like I come from it from the indigenous standpoint using the Mayan calendar. My time schedule is the 13 moon calendar. Most people don't use that calendar. That's why every time I've read somebody and I've done their shit, they were like, bro, how the fuck do you know this shit? I'll be like, I teach them how to do it so they can do it for other people. But
Yeah,
I don't share it because if the more people that know this shit, the faster we gonna go into this awakening that we've been pushing on. But a lot of people try to block me from doing that because it's like they want to be able to manipulate and control the shit.
that's
So
what
I just leave
I
it
push
alone.
the
You know
astrology
what I'm saying?
so heavy, and I get reading like I said, and I got into the verdict, but for me, it's just like I said, I be amongst the people, and I just know that's my placement in this lifetime, and people don't be ready for that a lot of times. Like,
Hell no, they not ready.
yeah,
I had to
they
learn the
don't be
hard
ready
way.
for that.
They try to
You
knock me off of this
you
shit.
just super in tune with that 12, 12, 11, 11 shit. That's crazy.
Like, hey, and then I didn't even know how important it was until I started talking to Heavy. Like, it's a lot of people that I ran into that they made me actually sit down and sit still. And when I sat still, that's when I started focusing on the shit because, like, my family, I already told you about my family. My family had me doing busy work for most of my life. So by the time I
Hey,
actually sat
hey,
fucking
Capo,
still,
follow Sage,
that's when it
follow
started coming
Sage and
in. You feel
Q,
me?
so they can
But
help you out.
at
Real
the end
shit,
of
I
the
got
day,
you. Matter
like
of fact,
I
you
don't
want
want
to
to
hop
take
up?
from him
I get
because
my
what
reading
he's
right now. I do
teaching,
one more before I get off.
what he's telling you though is real shit. Like he right on it. But if it don't hit, don't look at it like he wrong. It's not that he's wrong. It's just he's giving you the aspect of the surface level.
Yeah.
See, a lot
Okay.
of people don't
And
understand.
always
Tropical
simplify it
deals
too.
with the
The
ego
way
and the
I break the shit
surface.
down. I
Vedic
always
deals with the
beautify it.
internal. So a lot of you might be masculine men on the surface, but deep down inside, what really
You a
drives you
bitch.
is
No,
your.
just
No, it ain't even that you a
that
bitch.
basically
It's
that
that
basically what he
you
said.
more
Q.
you
He
more.
said
Hey,
he said
hey,
he said a lot of y'all are men on the outside, but you a bitch in the
This is what
inside.
hey, it's okay though.
real shit.
Hey, a woman
Say
made you,
Be like
bro.
that.
A
say he
woman
called
made you.
y'all
You feel
bitch
me?
made.
A
He
woman
just
made you.
said in the
Hey,
most
I've been
conscious
called bitch
way,
made all my
you
life.
bitch made.
I learned to embrace that shit. I've been called bitch made all my life. I learned to embrace that shit because women are actually stronger than men. On the spiritual and the emotional side, they are stronger than men. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, for sure.
And so like we gotta accept that shit.
Men be crashing out, boy.
And
Yo,
nah, for real. And so like when it comes to this astrology shit, like I really like I've learned in the last year that it's really not meant for everybody to know. It really isn't. Because a lot of people they look at this shit as conjecture. They look at this shit as like, oh, it's just hearsay and shit.
especially
But really
with
when
the
you think about the
supernatural
elements and you think about
side,
science,
so they look at
go
it
ahead.
like witchcraft. A lot of people look. That's why they
Yeah.
get out of it because they look at it like humans not supposed to be able to access that type of information because they constantly giving the
Facts.
power away to some esoteric being. You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking their own power, they
But
keep
Q
it.
think he's slick. You think you slick. You get with you go up to a girl, baby. What's your name? What's your you ain't see? I already know what you do. You don't ask a woman straight out what's her sign, because then they're gonna know your agenda.
No,
You get them
I
comfortable
look. Listen,
first.
every girl I've
No,
dated.
you
Listen,
get them
listen. Real,
comfortable
watch this.
first,
Every
and
girl I
then that's
dated
when
since
you then
13,
he go
I
for the
say, listen.
headshot. What's your sign, baby?
Nah, I do be real P with it though. But not every girl I done got seriously entangled with since 13, I've done their sign. I've
That's what I'm saying, and that's how
Let
you
me tell
manipulate
you
them.
some shit. I'm a
So check
Libra
this out.
with a Virgo moon, and my Mercury's in
He be
Scorpio.
like, "Yeah, she love hard, so all I gotta do
No, my
is
Mercury's in Libra.
manipulate those hard strings, and I got her."
Type
Yeah, no,
shit.
Don't do
trust
that.
I'm
me.
up though.
See, this
Don't
the
do that.
thing.
The
People
Dharma gets you
having
deceived from that
people.
shit. It's
We
crazy,
gotta
bro.
realize this.
Don't do that.
People knowing your chart also gives them power over you.
Kind of, but
No,
the way I look
no,
at
it gives
Cause
it
they
power.
look, look,
It
look.
gives
I'm
them
gonna
is
tell you
power
why. I'm gonna tell
to
you
know
why.
shit, but it
me.
doesn't give power
I'm gonna tell you why,
over
because
you.
there's a lot of people that don't have. This what I say. Your chart is. I think these charts are totally dependent on your emotional state. Period. Because your emotional state affects your mental, right? Because for instance, right, if you find out somebody triggers, ooh,
Okay,
you can find out somebody
that's
triggers
a
from their
Scorpio
chart.
moon talking because
Hey,
Scorpio
hey,
always
Q,
looking
you
to take
see,
advantage
hey,
of some shit.
Q, are you in a relationship right now?
I got some shit going on.
Look, right, exactly. You got some shit going
What that
on.
mean? What the
Cause
hell that mean?
yeah,
I got a lot of
that he
investments
got
right
a
now.
boy. Hey, look, he got a bow and arrow with charts on it.
I got a lot of investments right now.
Hey, heavy. This nigga Cupid, bro. Hey, he Cupid, bro, with charts on it.
So that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Okay, with all your knowledge of the signs,
Would
you
you
haven't
you
found
peep
the
it
quote
real quick? You
unquote
peep
right
the
one?
reading? Did you peep his reading?
Huh?
Did you see his reading I gave him?
Nah, nah. I
Ah,
saw parts of it. I saw parts about the Sagittarius. I saw
okay.
part. I caught some parts of it,
Ah,
and where y'all were talking about the North and South Node and stuff. So
okay.
I don't know how far I was into the conversation. But let me ask you this: with your knowledge of the stars and astrology and all of this, does it not, help you find the right mate or know which one is best for you or whatever?
Real
So
shit.
you just haven't come across the right mate? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm still my Venus is in Virgo, so I overthink love, and it low key Virgo is low key is debilitated because love is supposed to be felt, not analyzed. So I look at love logically. So I try to make the perfect partner. Virgo is a perfectionist, so I try to make the perfect partner, and that doesn't exist. And also, I
See them Virgo's the
intuitively
mom.
overanalyze my own self. So all of my own problems I got hella insecurities based off of the fact that I'm a perfectionist, even with myself. I'm an artist. So the way I use it, I perfect my art. So I'm obsessed. I'm a workaholic. I obsess over my work. So,
What's your 10th house?
huh?
What's your 10th house?
I
because
want to say
10th house is
Libra.
your career.
I
Your
want
midheaven.
to
So
say Libra.
so take a person like me and ethereal, right? We're not astute when it comes to astrology, right? What advantage would you say that you
I
might
know all
have?
about astrology.
You do?
The
Yeah, the
Virgo,
I
first
bro.
one
don't.
later
He's the
is
Virgo
AS.
man, bro.
You put another S on that.
No, you don't know, bro.
I'm all up.
Just find
I'm
See
all
somebody.
me
about.
like
I'm
I
all
know
about the.
I
I'm all about
I
the
deal with
kinks,
that.
man.
I don't deal with the astrology from that angle you guys are. I deal of it from more of a totemic like positioning, right? But but based on the knowledge that you have of the stars and things of that from that perspective, what advantage do you feel that might say give you over a novice like say me or ethereal when it
the,
pertains to
the way
things?
the way like I said, I'm extremely introspective, and I like I said, I got into astrology at 13 because of trauma. So for me, it was, and then being a Libra, I'm diplomatic, I'm friendly, I'm real nice. I want to get to know everybody. But my ascendant's in Scorpio, and my Mercury's in Leo, my moon is in Leo. I mean Virgo. So what that means is I don't like when niggas try me. Like, bitch, don't fucking try me because I came to you in peace. And I'll beat your ass. That's what my
But
energy
did you
is.
need
But I'm diplomatic. I'm a Libra, so I love people.
but I'm
So
saying, did you need
niggas-
astrology? You feel
huh?
like you needed astrology to figure those things out?
So like God gave it to me. It wasn't necessarily a thing of like I looked for it. It just came up, and I was like, damn, that's real. When I read it at 13, I remember reading astrology and being like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what the? How the fuck did it know that shit? And I'm talking about if you really look this up, like for instance, if you go look up what's your sign, brother?
Me?
Yeah,
Which sign?
your
My sun
sign.
sign?
Yeah, what's your sign?
Pisces.
Okay, cool. That's
Pisces.
awesome. That's what's up. So if you look up what does it mean to have a Pisces, you'll find endless shit of what that means. And then you have a moon, a Venus, a fucking Mercury, and then you have your first house, your second house, all the way to 12th house. All of these things break down different. Oh fuck. Endless